Are you looking for a way to get your fifth graders really engaged with geography? A hands-on approach is great, but a hands and feet on approach is even better. Kids get really engaged with geography and maps when they see a map drawn from scratch and they get to run around on it afterwards. Hi, I'm Jim Map-cuso and I really enjoy drawing the map of the USA and teaching kids about their country in a new and exciting way. My approach to teaching geography involves drawing a freehand map of the US to scale from memory. I can draw it outdoors about 60 feet wide on a playground or indoors about 30 feet wide in a gymnasium. While I'm drawing it, I engage the children in a winsome way, teaching them about the 13 original colonies, some fun facts about states and cities, the locations of some of the significant lakes and rivers and oceans and mountains, and large cities. Once the map is drawn, the fun begins. Children love to hop and skip around on a map on their playground or gym floor. I review state capitals and have the kids run around on the states that they are doing as projects. I can even give a tour of the country and say the name of each state in the way its natives would say it. The entire performance lasts about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on which aspects of the performance the teacher has requested. It's grade level appropriate, it's educational, engaging, and enjoyable, and completely in support of the 5th grade U.S. geography curriculum. Indoor performances can be done anytime September to June. Outdoor performances can only be done as weather permits in the autumn and spring. Here are some clips from a recent performance in the Schenectady, New York area.
And then there's one next to it. It's just a little bit bigger. Anybody know this one? Begins with a C. Yes? Connecticut, yeah. Okay, so that's New England. That's what sits off to the east of New York State. What happened was Massachusetts owned along right here, and then it owned all the way up into Maine. It was all one big state of Massachusetts. But in 1820, the people that lived here said, you know, we just really don't want to be part of you anymore. We want to be our own state. We're so far away. We want to cut the line right there. So when they did, they decided to give New Hampshire that little piece of land right there, about 15 miles, so that it would have a seacoast, and it would have beaches, and it would have a seaport. That was very important back in the 1800s. They needed to be able to have their ships go in and out and across the Atlantic Ocean. So New Hampshire finally got a little bit of seacoast. Does anybody remember which country started to settle New York first? It wasn't England. There was another country here that was building New York first, and they called it New Amsterdam. Yes?
Wasn't it Canada or something?
No, yeah. Right there. That's right, part of the New Netherlands project. The country that we call Holland, or the Netherlands, they were the ones that started way down here, because Henry Hudson was the famous explorer for the Hudson River, and he was Dutch. Okay, now does this look like New York State where we all live? Yeah. We'll put a big NY right there for New York. The city is down here. And somebody said earlier the name of the island that sticks out here. Which one is it? Who was it? you right there?
Where?
Long Island, right? We're going to have a big state that sits right underneath New York, just to our south. Does anybody remember this one? Yep. Starts with a P.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yeah, PA, right there. This is where Mickey Mouse lives. This is a state with a lot of beaches. And Cape Canaveral and space launches. Everybody shout it out. Where is it? Florida. Sure. We have one now stretching way out into the very, very windy Midwest with lots of wheat fields and cornfields and sunflowers. Millions and millions of sunflowers. This is a very windy place with tornadoes. It's where Dorothy Gale lived with her Annie M. and Uncle Henry. What state is this? Kansas, yep. See this place right here? It's the only place in the country where 4 states all meet at a cross like this. So a long time ago they built a monument there so that you could stand right there. They knew exactly where the lines went across. There was a road that goes up to it. There's a pavilion around it and all. And you could stand right there and you could hop around and say, now I'm in Colorado, now I'm in Utah, now I'm in New Mexico, now I'm in Arizona. And you know what they found out 2 years ago? They built it in the wrong place. It's 2 miles away from where it really is. They've got to build it all over again. And all the people that went there weren't really in 4 states. Okay, we have one big state left over here, and that's it. Yes? California, here I come. Alaska is actually the biggest state of all, and it's so far north that if you go way up north in Alaska, on June 22nd, nope, this is Alaska, it never gets dark. There's a week there in June where the sun goes down a little bit, but it stays light all night long. Yep, we're all going to go on vacation to different states, okay? Yep, you can. You guys tell me which state you want to go on vacation to, and then you can run over to it, all right? This girl right here is going to go to California first. Go ahead. No, she went through Mexico. Okay, who can say the capital? Raise your hands. Yep. Albany, yep. Denver, right? Arizona? Phoenix, yep. Alaska?
Juneau's the capital.
Juneau? I had a feeling you might say that.